And we're live. Hi, Holly. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I am doing okay. It's not storming. It's a little bit windy, but it's sunny out and not a bad day. So,
Yeah, well, that's good. It's windy here. It's windy and rainy. So
and you're in Saskatoon, right? Yeah. Okay. So first, I guess for the people and the potential possible students of the future, tell us who you are, which school you went to, and when you graduated.
Sure. I'm Holly Ann Gilroy, and I went to Luther College. I graduated in 2017. Yes, that is correct. And I attended Luther all 4 years.
Yeah. We had actually known each other a little bit before we did your shoot, but got to know each other a little better through the process of doing this shoot since we're in a choir together, actually. And so do you want to talk to us a little bit about what we did for your session and how we sort of brought our vision to life?
Yeah, it was kind of cool because, the place that we knew each other previously is actually where we did our shoot. So we did it at Knox Met Church, which is where from like the age of 10 or 11 or so, it's been like one of my homes. It's where I do all of my singing and music such things. And the choir that we're in was there. And so we went there, and I had the year before, I had been in a performance with the Philharmonic Choir, and I had this nice fancy dress for it. So we figured, you know what, that would look nice. And Knox Met, if you've ever been there, it has a huge organ, one of the nicest organs in the city. And so we kind of used the organ a lot, and did some kind of performance style photos, I guess you could say, where it was posing in what I would call one of my homes, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So even almost more like a professional headshot that you could and have used.
I didn't say that because I actually used the photo for my headshot. So
that's right.
Yeah. So thank you, because that worked out great.
Yeah, and you're welcome. And it's actually we've had a couple of students who have approached us after and asked, would you mind if I use these for professional purposes? So, so it's a
good photo. It's such a nice photo.
Yeah. So obviously, like we had a good time when we were shooting with you, and we had fun with it. What would you say for the potential student who might be applying to be in the program in the next year? Do you have any advice for them, or if they're like, say, sitting on the fence as to whether or not they should apply? What would you say were some of the benefits from having been involved in the 12th year program?
Well, for sure apply. Like, definitely, I mean, like, you've got nothing to lose, and why not? Like, it's such a great program. I think some of the benefits, well, I think I watched your interview with Leo, and definitely just kind of agreeing with him. Sometimes, like, you don't really realize, I mean, especially in high school, I was just like a go person, and was always just kind of trying to get involved. And because I loved it, I wasn't like, oh, let's see how much you can, but it's kind of nice for someone to recognize that and say, like, I think you're one of these exceptional youth. And even also kind of adding on that, then because someone recognized that, then like reflecting yourself, which I found I did a lot when I was writing the bio. While I was writing it, you kind of have to think about, okay, who am I, and like why did they choose me, or or I guess why am I applying in this for students going forth. And so I think that it kind of is just a nice program to like find other people also within the city that, when there's the big gala, you get to see everyone and like congratulate everyone and be like, yeah, like great job on being you and getting involved and like doing what you do. So yeah, I think it's just an awesome, you meet people, you definitely get to reflect and just like a nice little recognition. And obviously like the shoot is just also just a blast. Like that was a fun time where, you feel like a star for a little bit.
Which is one of the things that we like to pride ourselves on. Like, not only are we good photographers, but we like sort of touting the fact that most of the students tend to have fun with us because we're silly and quirky, and
Yeah,
we're
very much
usually,
so.
usually pretty good at making people laugh while they're doing it. It's,
Yeah.
most people aren't super comfortable in front of a camera. So
Yeah.
all right. Okay, well, I think unless you have any other words of wisdom, that's pretty much it for today. So
Not really. I mean, just thanks to you guys, because it's definitely one of the biggest or like best memories of my high school. Kind of just a nice in grade 12. It's just a nice thing when I think back on high school. Like I think like, oh yeah, that was just a great way to kind of wrap up high school too, and wrap up that time in your life. So definitely apply for sure.
awesome.
Thanks for everything that you do.
Oh, well, we really enjoy it because otherwise we definitely would have given it up after the second.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks, Holly, and we will be talking to you again soon, and possibly seeing you on big banners for performances and stuff.
Hopefully, we'll see.
All right, thanks for your time.